to get the good deals that are possible with buying exotic cars. And I'm not just talking exotic cars, I'm also talking like cars that been around for a while. And the reason I say this is really something that you need to be careful about is because, uh, man, I'll tell you some stuff that I've been through right now with cars, and you're not gonna believe it. So there's this cars that I've been kind of working on right now, and these cars are very like exotic looking cars. And but the thing about them is, I don't recommend you get into this kind of cars, and for good reasons. Don't get into this kind of cars if you don't understand exactly what you're getting into. And the reason I'm saying that is, these cars they may look good, they may have all the bells and whistles, but I'm telling you, it's gonna cost you a lot of money if you buy a car like this. And I'm not just joking with you because I'm serious. These cars look really nice, but they would really bankrupt you if you're not careful. You're gonna get bankrupted by these cars. And I'm not gonna be lying with you if I'm not telling you how much this kind of cars really cost. They cost a lot of money, and I'm telling you, right, I'm sitting with one right now. This one right here cost me like $106,000, then maybe $102,000. But ever since I bought it, I've spent over $10,000 trying to get it. Because they will say, "Oh, this recommended service is due. That other recommended service is due. You need to do this. You need to do that." I'm telling you, it's just been a disaster. But it's a beautiful car. Don't get me wrong. As you can see right there, it's what they call a Roadstar. But here comes the problem, though. The problem now isn't that because the car is a certain way. The problem is everybody try to pretend like they don't know what it is. All of a sudden, like they have amnesia. Well, what is it? How much are we going to pay for it? We don't really know. We just have to get somebody else to appraise it. Who else is appraising it that you don't know about? Okay, that's the thing that I don't understand. They keep saying they're going to get somebody to appraise it as though you weren't spending money, as though nobody knew what this was. Let me tell you right now, this right here, according to people familiar with the situation, is supposed to be a hybrid. It's not really like you're supposed to be a hybrid. It is a hybrid. And this hybrid has been doing good for two reasons. Because it was way ahead of its time. Obviously, the fact that it was a hybrid means that now that a lot of people talk about EVs, it's one of those cars that probably kind of laid the foundation for EVs. But don't get me started right now, because if you don't know about EVs and the thing that the One Big Beautiful Bill Act is doing, it's going to phase out some of this EV credits, right? So if you have an EV, all right, it's going to phase out the credits. And it's not going to be cool. So now that this is an EV, it's a hybrid, that means I can also enjoy what I've been getting from the conventional engine. You know what I mean? So this thing charges, and I get up to 30 miles each time it charges, and it only costs maybe $25 to fill it up. So from a cost efficiency perspective and the looks of it, it's not really a bad deal. And I'll tell you that right now. I've been enjoying this particular car. But the thing that gets me the most is people not understanding what this car is capable of, or trying to talk down on you, talking about, well, I don't know what it is. We're going to have a specialty person give you a value, only to come back and try to shortchange you. It is an exotic car, no matter how you put it, okay? It is an exotic car. Hey, what's going on? Can you get me? I think you're full of shit. I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna remove you from this place, and I'm gonna ban your ass. Don't come out here asking for stupid shit, you little piece of shit fuckers. This channel is not for idiots. Okay, if you say hi, you can be here, but don't be an idiot saying stupid shit. Hey, what's going on, guys? Again, I'm a real G. You're not a real G. You're a real idiot. Okay, I'm talking about cars. You're out here in my chat talking about something. You know what? I'm gonna ban you. Okay, you're gonna get banned. I'm gonna ban you right now, and you're gonna get a 24-hour timeout. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. If you come to this live, you can tap my nose and share this live. I don't care what you do. But I'm trying to tell you exactly, do not buy this kind of cars, because it's going to be bankrupted. When you get bankrupted because you didn't understand what you were talking about when you're buying this kind of a car, then it's going to be your fault. That's all I'm talking about. You got to, thank you for the likes. Share. Yeah, give me likes. Okay. Again, remember, this car right here, this Roadster was pretty good of a car. And right now, they don't make them anymore. And that's why I think right now it's a classic. It's a classic car that nobody knows about. It's a classic car that maybe an exotic car, but nobody gives it the street cred that it deserves. It doesn't have the street cred. So because it doesn't have the street cred, a lot of people are talking crap about this car. They don't know what it is. It's also a hybrid. I like when you take it out, everybody's looking at you. What is it? What is it? I like it. But the cool thing about it is that it's a higher door. The little doors that kind of lift up. So when you also see that door, people are like, whoa, can I take a picture of it? Like yesterday, I had somebody standing right next to it smoking a cigarette. The next thing you know, they was like, oh, ladies like this car. I'm thinking to myself, what's that got to do with you? First off, why are you sitting around my car and smoking a cigarette, okay? And then only to tell me some shit. And then when I opened the door, I said, oh man, can I take a picture? I said, you should have gotten a lot of picture already. Why are you asking me to take a picture of it? You've been standing right next to it smoking a cigarette. So it's like, well, I didn't know that the door opened that way. Well, no, I mind, okay? Just get away from my car. Anyway, I didn't try to be bad, but again, it goes back to what I'm talking about with these cars. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? With these cars, and don't buy a car like this, and you don't even want to know exactly how much I pay for this car every month. Do you want to know? It's very expensive, okay? And now, like I said, if I want to like trade up this car to an exotic, people are giving me they're lowballing me. They're lowballing me knowing full well they're going to make some money with this car right here, but they don't want to tell me the exact deal about what they're talking about. And I'll tell you something else that's too cool about this, okay? BMW has made a lot of cool products. And right now, BMW is making more cool products, but I'll beg to differ. When is BMW actually going to start making cars that are exotic in nature, right? Because if you have some of these cars, people talking about the BMW M4 competition. I used to have a BMW 2022 BMW M4 competition. Guess what? I got rid of that because, again, they stacked too many things on there. And it's like, okay, it's the same platform, but what am I getting out of this platform, okay? So it's like, why don't they just stick to one car and use all the technology that they've been using on there? That's what I would think they should be doing. Okay, let me see who else is. Bay at you like Lamborghini? Yeah, I'm thinking about going to Lamborghini. But you see what's happening right now too. Some of these exotic cars are just they're becoming very diminished. Like, okay, yeah, Lamborghini, you're gonna get the Hurricane. What's a Hurricane gonna do for you? I don't know. But again, all I've been saying is some of these cars are not exactly what they've been made out to be. Do not buy some of these cars. I don't care how exotic they are. They may get you bankrupt. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying this because I like saying, I'm saying this because I like the design and flows. You can see how this is really, really designed real quick. It flows. I'm yet to see a car that has this level of, breathtaking design. And I'm telling you, when you're driving around this, you feel like you're in a rocket ship. And I like that feeling about it, okay? But the thing about it is, even after you talk about the designs and how it makes you feel a certain kind of way, and how people are actually rushing to your car all the time, wanting to know what it is, talking crap about it, talking about how many people want to be in the car, it just goes to show you that BMW knows how to unveil cars. From the time this was a concept car to when it became a production car, it wasn't that long. And I'm telling you, what turned out to be the production car actually was a lot better than the concept. I mean, what do you think? Drop a like in the comment section before. Okay, look at this right here. Okay, these wheels, and it has like a good performance wheel. This is the same kind of wheels and tires that you have in the Lamborghini. Okay, these are Potenzas. Okay, so they're made for high speed. Unfortunately, I can't speed anymore with this car because they put out a new law that says if you go over 100 miles per hour, they can catch you. All those you can take it to the track and check it out. Okay, but again, all I'm saying is do not buy this car. Do not buy this BMW that you see right here and think that it's going to be cheap because you can't afford it. You can't afford it because the maintenance alone is going to get you. I spent $6,000+ just to get the little hinges within the door that makes it go like that. $6,000. Okay, that wasn't money I was expecting. I was just going in there just to do some, a little bit of repairs or whatever, oil maintenance, and I ended up spending so much money that I'm like, okay, why am I even enjoying this car? So do not buy this car. You can see the lights are pretty cool too. You see these little lights? I just think it was a good design, but it was a design whose time came when it was supposed to come. But right now, it's just, I don't want to call it a money pit. But do not buy a car like this if you don't understand and if you don't have the funds to be able to work and get more opportunities to enjoy it, because you're going to end up parking in the garage. And when it's parked in the garage, you're not going to be able to do anything with it, with the nice lights and all the things that goes with it, the underneath portion of it, Again, I'm just letting you know what I've been experiencing with this exotic car that I've been driving in the last 2.5 years. Just don't buy a car like this and think it's going to just be business as usual, okay? So if you have any questions, if you want recommendations of cars that I think you should buy, leave a comment somewhere in the description below. And oh, by the way, I've also included a way for you to join this channel where I'll be talking about some cars that I like, okay? I'm going to talk about another exclusive classic car that I have that, again, I don't recommend you buy it because it's expensive, and people are going to talk down about it when it's time for you to get out of it, okay? So, again, don't forget, join this channel. The links to join the channel in the description below, okay? I've also curated some links where you can get some car merch, okay? One of them car merches is something that I just printed by myself, and I get it available to you. But in terms of other cars that I'm eyeing right now, I'm actually looking at the 2017, what's it called? Audi R8. I'm looking to get into that car. I'm looking to get into, obviously, the 2019 Lamborghini Urus. And I'm also looking to possibly get into the 2014, I think that's what it was, the 2014 Porsche 911 Turbo S. I don't know if you guys like any of those cars, okay? There's also one that I forgot, but if you like any of these cars that I just mentioned, drop like in the comment section below. And oh, by the way, if you want to learn how you can actually make money by tapping into car arbitrage, I've left you a link below on how you can do that, okay? This is for exclusive folks that are looking to tap into the car arbitrage market, which I think right now is a good way for you to level up with what yourself. Again, I'm not telling you exactly what to do. It's for educational purposes only, but the link to tap into my car arbitrage strategies is in the description below. All right, that's all I wanted to talk about some of these cars that I've been kind of liking. Some of them been giving me problems, but right now it's probably a good time to go ahead and grab one, okay? Again, remember, this car right here is an exclusive car. It's a hybrid car. When I get it, I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm glad I got it because they don't make them anymore, okay? This is a Roadster edition. If you're interested in learning more about this car, drop a link in the chat below, and I'm going to be reaching out to you guys. Okay, that's all I have to say. Have a good day, okay?